It's Molly Mahoney from The Prepared Performer, and today is our first Work It Wednesday. On Wednesdays, I offer business tips so that you can share your awesome with the world without losing your mind. So today, we're jumping right into the thing that has been one of my biggest crazy, things, which is communication chaos, communication clutter overload with text messages and emails and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, all these different places where you can talk to people. Sometimes it is absolutely impossible to remember who you spoke to where and what the heck is actually going on. So today I'm going to share my favorite tools for communication. Number one, and this one is free and it's going to blow your mind. It is called Slack, slack.com. You can set up different channels. They're called channels, but they're different titles for different projects that you're working on. And then you can add the friends or the people who are within those projects to that channel. And then every time you want to talk about a certain specific thing, you go to that channel and you keep all the messages right there. So when I first started the Vocal Jam, a Broadway themed open mic night that I host, I was trying to organize several different people, a piano player who's awesome, Jenny, Nick, who does our camera work, he's amazing, Drew, who helps with checking people in and doing all kinds of other stuff. And between the three of us, I'd be texting one person, Facebook messaging another person, emailing another person, and then I couldn't remember what I had told people, and it was like the file that I sent at one point somebody couldn't find, and I found Slack, and now everything is super streamlined. So if I'm going to talk to someone about the Vocal Jam, I don't message them on Facebook, I don't call them, I go into Slack, and I send them a message there. And then everything is collected right in that little conversation stream. It's amazing! I'm going to post some screenshots below so you can see exactly how it works. And I'll also leave a link for you to be able to sign up yourself. It's really, really amazing. Ooh, and one other thing about Slack, you can upload Google files. So if you use Google Drive, Google Docs, all that stuff, which you should be using because it's amazing, you can take and share your Google file, and then you put it into Slack, and it automatically auto-generates. I'll put a screenshot below. It auto-generates the file right there so that if you have files that are for a specific event or for a specific part of your business that you're working on, you can go into the Slack history and see the files right there. It's seriously amazing. Another tool that I love is super simple, and it is called a Google Calendar. You guys, if you're not using Gmail, first of all, what are you doing? Second of all, Gmail has so many tools that are so awesome, like a Google Calendar, and you can set it up. I'll show you a screenshot below of this as well. You can set it up with different colors for different types of things that you're happening in your life. And I'm telling you, if you can put everything in that calendar, your family time, your friend time, your time with your husband or girlfriend, your certain aspects of your business. So I have voice lessons are a certain color. I sell makeup stuff is a certain color. And that way I can keep track of where I'm spending my time. I just look at my calendar and I see all the pretty little colors. You guys, set up different calendars on your Google Calendar. It will change your life. Do it now. And now that you're using your Google Calendar, I'm going to tell you how you can really put it to work. You know, when you get stuck in those conversations with people where you're going back and forth about a time for a lesson or for a session or for a coffee date. It takes forever, right? Well, there's a program, there's several of these, but the one that I use and I love is called Visita, and it connects with your Google Calendar. You can set up several different scheduling options within it. You could set up hundreds, I'm sure, and then you can create a link and send that link to someone. So maybe you do coffee on Fridays. I don't know. You put in a schedule for coffee on Fridays. So someone's like, hey, can you get coffee on Friday? And you're like, sure, book it here. I don't really use it for my social life, but it could be used that way. But for voice lessons, for coaching sessions, I use it for my podcast interviews. I have a separate calendar that's just for podcast interviews, and it's super easy. They get sent a message right away to tell them how we're going to meet. It's amazing. I also use a program called savvy.is. And this program is awesome for teachers, for vocal teachers, for music teachers, for coaches, anything. It's really, really great. The whole video coaching session takes place within their platform. If you go to thepreparedperformer.com/book online, you can find it there. I'll put links below, but Savvy is amazing. It's a brand new company and I love working with them. And it's also really pretty. So that's Visita and Savvy. And the next tip is Facebook. What? I know. It seems like it could make you more crazy, but I'm going to give you 2 tips for Facebook to streamline things. The first one is creating a group message. So if you have people who are all working on a show like the Vocal Jam, let's say, you can write GLVJ as the title of the group message. So put them all into a little message on Facebook and then keep that as your separate thing. There's a couple of friends that I use as accountability partners, and we have our own little separate titles for those conversations. And this is huge. You can turn the notifications off. So if you feel like all of a sudden you keep getting messages because someone's having a conversation in one of those groups, it's super easy to turn the notifications off. They don't even know if you've turned them off, but make sure that you set limits for yourself and you don't get sucked into all the little conversations. Also, you can use Facebook groups, and I love Facebook groups. So like right now, I'm in this really cool we're going to share each other's blogs. It's a blogging buddy group that I'm in. And we just created a little Facebook group for that so that if there's any questions, we don't have to worry about emailing or all this stuff. It's all in that Facebook group. And at the end of the day, I can go back in and check in with that Facebook group and see, are there any questions? Is there anything I need to keep track of? It's awesome, awesome, awesome. Yay. Okay, so I hope you like those little tips. I just wanted to share just a little bit about each of those tools that I love. And if you have any questions about any of them, I'll suss it out and dig in and tell you how to use it, because these are all tools that I love and that I have used and that have been super helpful for me when running my business. And I hope that they are helpful for you. Okay, bye. Don't forget to check back next Wednesday because we'll have more business tips then. thepreparedperformer.com.